Hey traders, Marcello here, founder of the Day Trading Academy. Today we're talking about the pros and cons of day trading futures. Futures is the market that I have specialized in and started learning in when I was 18 years old, about 14 years ago. I now do believe that futures is one of the best markets to trade, but obviously I don't want to, paint flowers and roses and let you know that it's only good things, because obviously when it comes to day trading, we can make a lot of money, but we also have to understand that we can lose a lot of money as well, right? So futures is one of the best markets to trade. First of all, the pros. It's very easy to get started. There's very low barriers to entry. You can open up an account with just $1,000. The playing field is a lot more level in comparison, for example, with stocks, options, and Forex. There's a lot less manipulation. Not to say that there isn't any, right? But there is a significantly less amount of manipulation when it comes to futures. Reason why is because there's one exchange, the CME in the United States. They regulate everything from one exchange. In comparison, Forex, for example, you can trade Forex with any market in the world. There's over 200 countries in the world, which means that there could be 200 exchanges to be able to trade from. Even the majority are centered around places like Singapore, London, New York, etc. So much more level playing field. That's important, especially if we're a beginner trader, because it's going to be easier for us to trade. A market like the E-mini S&amp 500 is the single most traded vehicle by professional traders out there. Forex is the largest market in the world, but the E-mini S&amp 500 is the single highest traded by professional traders and retail traders in general. For those of you that don't know what retail traders are, that's basically you and I, right? Sitting in our boxers in front of our computer at home. So that's basically what a retail trader is. So another thing is you can make a lot more money with less, right? The leverage inside of the futures market is built inside the actual system. So in comparison with stocks and Forex, we have to borrow the money to pay interest in order to pay it back. Whereas with futures, we don't borrow money when it comes to leverage. We can make anywhere between $50 to $5,000 for every dollar that the market moves in our favor. In comparison, stocks to Forex, for example, every time the market goes up $1, we only make $1, unless we're borrowing money to be able to increase our leverage. Now, the cons of futures, it's not just butterflies out there, right? The cons of future is obviously if you can make that much money, you can also lose it as well. So because the leverage is a lot higher, it's a bit more risky if you don't know what you're doing. So make sure that you're using stop losses, you're using a high probability strategy, which means that you win more than you lose and your winners are bigger than your losers. So those are some of the quick things when it comes to being able to trade futures, some of the pros and cons. There aren't a lot of cons, to be honest with you, because it's pretty easy to get started. It's a much more level playing field, even though there's manipulation in every market around the world now. But obviously the risky aspect of trading futures, the con is that, when you can make more money, you can also lose it. So keep that in mind. So let us know if you guys have any questions. We'll continue doing some of these videos. We've gotten great feedback from you, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Ciao.